We continue on page 197. Based on this, we will understand the conduct of Yaakov of he slept in that place, since on the contrary, specifically due to it being the place of the Beis Hamikdash, which there was later the ultimate and complete drawing and revelation of godliness, including the revelation of the essence of Hashem in the Beis Hamikdash, and especially in the Holy of Holies, where there was the ark, which its place did not take up space, and brought he laid down to sleep, and in a good sense the complete union of below and above through the revelation of the essence of Hashem. And this is what the reverse continues right after this. And he dreamed, and behold, there was a ladder standing on the ground, and its head reached the heavens, and behold, the angels of Hashem were going up and down it, and behold, Hashem was standing over him, and the union of the ground and the heaven through the essence of Hashem, and automatically all the angels were also there. And may we say that this is also the explanation in the inner dimension of why, upon Yaakov awakening from his sleep, he said, "Indeed, there is Hashem in this place, and I did not know." That the revelation of Havaya, the name of Hashem, referring to his essence, is higher than the concept of knowing, since knowing is in a category of upper knowing, is connected to the intellect that is in the head, which is recognized and revealed when one is standing or sitting, whereas the perspective of the essence of Hashem above and below are literally equal, as mentioned earlier. And in continuation of this, and he was afraid, and he said, "How awesome is this place, and none other than the house of Hashem, a house and dwelling for Hashem, which one lives in a dwelling is revealed, there is in his entire house. A house and dwelling for Hashem, which one who lives in a dwelling is revealed there in his entire essence." And after this, afterward, after erecting the monument, as mentioned earlier, brought Yaakov to swear, including the final statement, "All that you will give me, I will tithe for you." Through the revelation of the essence of Hashem is revealed that all you give me, physicality and spirituality together, is on a level of "I will tithe," the separate of Keser. Moreover, for you, for your essence, being that the whole existence of all you give me is only for you. The revelation of essence of Hashem. Based on all the above, we will also understand the phenomenon that he took the stones of the place, that he put them by his head and laid them down in that place. On the words, he put them by his head. Rashi explains, he made them like a rounded pipe around his head, because he was afraid of wild animals. They began to fight with one another, that is, the rocks. This one said, "And the tzaddik should put his head on me," and this one said, "On me he should place his head." Immediately Hashem made them into one stone. Although seemingly, what does a rounded pipe around his head help? Can't the wild animals bother the rest of his body? The commentaries explain, in truth, the intention of Rashi is Yaakov surrounded his entire body with stones, which therefore he is precise in his wording, which this is the name of a small pipe that comes out of the draining pipe. And this is only used when there is a draining pipe. We still need, however, to understand, based on the above, what does the verse and also Rashi emphasize he put in his head, regarding the whole idea of how this making of a piping from the rock saved him from wild animals. Wild animals can jump over a pipe, obviously, and we may say that the explanation of this from the perspective of Hasidic teachings, the action of Yaakov is that he took from the stones of the place and put them by his head, was a spiritual service that he drew and revealed in his physical existence the light of the soul in great strength, which this is in the content of stone strength, and when in the physical existence is revealed in true existence, the soul and the concealment of the physical body become dormant, and as a result the wild animals cannot damage Yaakov. And since the place where the godly soul rests is in the mind, in the head, and from there it spreads to all the limbs, therefore, the main revelation of the strength of the soul and the spirituality stones is specifically in the mind, that it is in the head, by his head. Hence Rashi continues, they began to fight for one another. This one said that Tzaddik should put his head on me, and this one said he should place his head here on me. The quarrel was, as the commentary explains, between the stones, that they were part of the piping which were around his head, and with the stones of the draining pipe which they were around his body. And the content of the fight was that on me the tzaddik should place his head, meaning that the strength of the concept of the stones of the revelation of the holiness in the portion of the body of Yaakov should be as the strength stones of the revelation of the portion of his head of Yaakov, the place where godly soul rests. Immediately Hashem made them into one stone. The revelation of the strength of the holiness stones became the same in the portion of the head of Yaakov and the portion of the body of Yaakov. And the ultimate and complete bond and union of above and below is as one stone. Though the revelation of essence of Hashem, which then there was, and he lay down in the place and heard the foot becoming equal, and obviously there is no room at all for the wild animals to do damage, and just the opposite. And since the revelation of the essence of Hashem comes through the descent below, since the revelation of godliness is the upper, indeed also extends from the level of revelation, and specifically the below, being that it is in the category of concealment, it arouses the revelation of the essence of Hashem, which is not limited to the confines of hidden and revealed. Therefore, the true strength of holiness and revelation of essence of Hashem is accomplished specifically through stones, the category of inanimate, and this afterward becomes monument, and this stone and I place for a monument will be a house for Hashem, a house and dwelling for him, blessed be him for his essence. And we'll pick up part 2 in another video.